Hi, Isabel. It sure is. What's going on, girlie? Redacted has its very own campsite, iconic. A place for visitors to experience the beauty of our island and the kindness of its residents. I can't think of anything more fitting for Redacted. I'm sure we'll get plenty of visitors, so please take a moment to wander over and spread that island charm. And of course, we'll be holding a special ceremony to celebrate the happy news. If you're interested in participating and have the time, please check in with Tom Nook at Resident Services. And with that, I'll get back to work in supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. I love this so much, like the little teacup. I love her. I love her. This is the first time I got to see her doing the daily announcement. I'm screaming. Oh yeah, they're sending me money. Yep. I did sell stuff worth 40,000 bells. Strider coming through with the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We just got started with Animal Crossing. We were earlier reacting to the Square Enix Presents presentation. So we're just having a casual bonus stream. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Please do tell me all about it. Meanwhile, while you tell me about yourself, here's a little tidbit about me. It's clownin' time. Oh hi. That pornographic sound I made, what the hell? The train is coming and so am I. Bad bitches make some noise. Professional gamer. Oh shit, let's wash the pussy before we go. There's a door here though. Woo! Fuck, not again. Yep, it happened again. It happened again. Welcome on in, everybody. I am Ruby. I am very chaotic and very gay, very queer, and we love to see it. Oh, what's going on, Sheldon? My muscles have been my muscles have been especially sore lately, but that's a sign that I'm getting stronger, right? Can't wait to see how much they've grown once this soreness is gone. Can you believe it's been a year since we started this adventure with the Nook Inc. Desert Island Getaway? Double raid! Hello! We just had a raid from Strider, and now we have a raid from Mikey Moogle. Oh yes. Double raid, double the fun. Y'all know what time it is. It's clownin' time. Enjoy. It's clownin' time. Oh hi. That pornographic sound I made, what the hell? The train is coming and so am I. Bad bitches make some noise. Professional gamer. Oh shit, let's wash the pussy before we go. There's a door here though. Woo! Fuck, not again. As I was saying, I am Ruby. I am very queer, very chaotic, and very clownish. So I hope you enjoy your stay here. The community is called the Queerdom, a place where you can be a king, a queen, and everything in between. So we're obviously very inclusive, a very safe space for marginalized people. So obviously we do not tolerate any racism, any xenophobia, any queer phobia of any type. That includes any and all letters of the LGBTQIA+ community. And we're just here to have a good old time, a good old clownin' time. But yeah, today I'm doing a bonus stream. Bad bitches make some noise. The way I turned a comment that I was like, what the fuck is going on here, into like a moment for the stream. I did that. I did that. And so here we go. Thank you, Gokai, for the shout outs. But welcome on in, Penny. Welcome on in, Mikey. Welcome on in, everybody from both raids. Strider was doing some Pokemon Blue with crowd control. I've heard about that. I've been recommended crowd control before. Chat decided to break your game and give you God Pokemon. Okay, see, that's something that I would probably... I think that's something I wouldn't do because of that. How's Animal Crossing going? We just got started. We literally just booted up the game and updated. We got a gift from Nook Inc. because it's Animal Crossing's anniversary. Oh yeah, we got the Animal Crossing Switch and the Fire Flower. I love the little Fire Flower. Not the Tomb Raider news being a remaster of the reboot of all the games to pick from. Right. Well, they're doing like, they're releasing it as one game. Like, they're doing it as like a collection, I guess. They're also doing a cookbook later this year. They're doing an animated series. I don't know if it's this year or next year, but they're doing an animated series. They're doing a new movie. Like, it's like a survival cookbook or something like that. I don't know. Mikey, how was your stream? I hope you had a great time. Let me go to the freezer and change my clothes. Because that's what happens on Animal Crossing. This is giving me, like... Crash Landing on You vibes. Like, this is an outfit that the main character would wear all the time. But I want to wear this one. I haven't worn this sweater yet. I want to wear that. I could do some shorts. I could do a little skirt. I don't know how I feel about, like, the skirts in this game. Don't really click with me. I like the shorts combo with this. I'm not gonna have the Mario hat though. I'm gonna do the Princess Peach crown. Oh, or this one. I just got this. A little hairpin. Could you order me? Oh yeah, a Passion. They're also doing a They're doing. Lara is gonna be on Fortnite. They're also doing a thing with Call of Duty, if I'm not mistaken. Not a vinyl, unfortunately. Oh no, not this. Oh yeah, let me put on some shoes. Ooh, the yellow ones kind of match with the vibe. I like the yellow ones. Do I want to wear the glasses? No. Oh, fuck. And I think they're doing something else. Oh, Lara's gonna be on a Final Fantasy mobile game. I hate it. I forgot to, like... I hate it here. I forgot to confirm, Rotted. That was so ugly of me. That was so ugly of me. There you go. I have a wand, but I do like changing my outfit at the beginning of every day. Anyway, here's my house. This is my entrance. And this is my room. I got an upgrade to my house. You were chilling in Final Fantasy 14? Hell yeah. Could you order me that dreamy sweater? I want that sweater for myself. And this is my room. Do you like? I have a Mr. Flamingo here. I have a little couch corner. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just put it in the corner. I'm kind of upsetty that this thing doesn't match with the rest of the furniture, but it's okay. The desk doesn't either, but it's fine. I have a little switch here. I have my little record player. We love to see it. I was kind of tempted to like play Fortnite as Lara Croft, but I was like, I'm not gonna do it. Not the suitcase record player. Wow, someone's picky. Listen, I got it like randomly. I think I got it on a balloon drop. Either that or I bought it. But I mean, you don't necessarily. I have a little boom box. But yeah, this is. Oh, I can't leave my house. Oh, I can actually. This is what I've been up to. I added some flowers over here. Who's gonna tell her what? Oh, was I covering the boombox? Y'all couldn't see the boombox. It's over there. Have my little flowers. I have the tube. We're living here. We're loving here. We're having a great time. I have some weeds for some reason. I've been playing every day. What do you mean I have some weeds? Oh, hi, Stu. All of the friends that moved in when we last did when we did a villager hunt and we got 3 new villagers, all of them are moved in. She said thank you, girl. Aww. There's already drama. That makes sense for you. Rude. Passion, you're so rude. I love Stu. That felt very pointed. Oh, not that. Okay, Plucky isn't home. All the friends, yeah. Where are all the friends? Oh, let's see what's in the store. I mean, Plucky was a starter villager. You're so rude. You're just gonna say that to everyone, and you're just gonna make me feel self-conscious about my villagers, and I'm not gonna allow you to do that. Oh, I want this. I join your island and hit them with the net. Not this. Oh god, this is giving me flashbacks to my previous job. We are crunching. You're about to get some major crunch right now. Oh my god. You did it for the memes. This is the sound of the cracker entering my mouth. My god. Okay, anyway, we're back. We're back to normal. Oh my god. Y'all are never gonna forget the fucking fish. Y'all caused it, by the way. Y'all literally did a combo of like voice changer and ASMR while I was eating. And then that happened and y'all complained about it. And y'all made it a whole big deal. Anyway, this is reminding me of my old work, because we literally had one thing like that for like soup every single day. And like, this is how gross people, I guess, always have been. But now looking back, I'm like, yeah, like nowadays it wouldn't work like that. Like we had a little screen, not a little screen, like a little like glass separating. So it was like the soup was like on display on a thing like that, right? And every once in a while, people would fully like go with their arm like over the thing, open the thing, and look inside and see what kind of soup it was, rather than asking us. And like, hello? Like, how was that allowed? I mean, it wasn't, but they did it all the time because we were like busy and whatever. No, I'm not interested in the kettle, no. It's giving me flashbacks to work. The way someone probably spat inside it. Not spat, but I can see how people would like speak as they opened it. And so it probably, substances probably fell into it for sure. What is this? This is a yoga ball? Exercise ball? No, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna buy it. No, I'm not gonna buy any of this shit. I'm just kidding. Bye. Bye, girlies. The corn that was stuck in someone too. Ew. Ew. Let's not describe behaviors.
Can I have some cock, please?
Actually, let's not describe anything as that word, Dawn. Someone did that at the shelter. Oh my god. Hi, Dex. How are you? Whoa, whoa. Oh, I'm stuck in between two poles. A redacted's dream. How did that happen? Anyway. Oh, hi. Who are you? Hi, Leaf. Ah, look at the friend. What should I call you, friend? Ruby. Did you say Ruby? What a happy name. Oh, yes, and I'm Leaf. I heard that my good pal Timmy moved out here, so I thought I'd pay him a visit. Timmy told me this was a deserted island before you moved here. What a happy adventure. I bet you were up... Nope. I bet you were up to your ear holes in weeds when you first arrived. But the island itself is a blank canvas that you can paint however you like. I hope some of the rare flower seeds and shrubs I brought with me will be featured in your final masterpiece. What a happy coincidence. I was just thinking to myself that shrubs are too often overlooked. Shrubs are kind of like little trees, or they're more like flowers, but bigger. However you see them, what matters is that they bloom seasonally and add something special to the garden. By the way, today I'm selling the happiest shrub I know, the camellia. And lucky for us, it's currently in season, so we don't have to wait to appreciate its lovely blossoms. Oh yes, I also brought some wonderful little pumpkin starts that I'd love to sell you. Just a few days after planting my pumpkin starts, you'll have cheerful pumpkins eager to be picked. And watering your pumpkins makes them much happier. Happy pumpkins means even more to harvest. Pumpkins aren't like other produce. Sometimes they get so excited about growing that their color changes. There are 4 colors, orange, green, yellow, and white, and you won't know which color it is until it grows. Pumpkins are so much fun. I sure hope you'll try raising some. Anyway, meeting you has been a true pleasure. I hope to see you again soon, Ruby. I know the friend gave up. Why is that flamingo screaming in your ear? That's your energy though, running into my stream. You're all right. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. We just reacted to the Square Enix presentation, which the bigger highlight from it was the new game that they're developing, and Life is Strange. Oh, cute. Oh, I want all of it. Oh, how many do I want? Do I take 5? I'll take 5. I mean, the Life is Strange part, right? They have a game from the team that worked on Final Fantasy 15. It looked really good. It has a black female character as the lead, which is very exciting. I don't remember the name of the game. I just remember the actress being stunning and the character looking exactly like her. I don't think I'll be able to afford everything in 5. No, they announced the name of it in the presentation. Like the actual name. I mean, I do have enough money in my bank that I can just like get. I probably won't need to though. Forspoken, thank you. Hydrangeas. I loathe hydrangeas. If you got that reference, please do say so. 2022, we said by POC MCs, right? I absolutely loathe hydrangeas. Yes. Oh my god. Do I just get the little shrubs or should I get something else? I'm too lazy. I'm just gonna get those. I don't want to go to my bank, even though it's like right over here. Oh, the friends. Hi, girly. Staying trendy, Pinky. What's the latest? I'm practicing striking a pose. Yes! It's an important life skill. Never know when you need to pose. An icon. I love her. Hi, Plucky. Wow, my heart is really racing. I hope the fish can hear it. Oh, Plucky. Oh, Plucky. What a sweet soul. Oh, I just talked to my neighbors. I haven't seen Sheldon yet. I need to see Sheldon. Haven't seen him yet. Is he at home? What is Sheldon up to? I feel like he's like very often at home, actually. Maybe he's more active during the day or something. Oh, hi, Sheldon. I gifted him all of this, by the way. Hi. Hey, Teehee. Perfect timing. Come take a look, Cardio. What's that? You're not gonna believe it. I made some jungle flooring. I was out jogging the other day and somewhere around the 53rd mile, inspiration just hit me. Or it could have been dehydration. Either way, check it out and stay hydrated. Building it like a hard workout routine, and you know I'm all about sharing my routines. So what do you say? You want to get built making yourself a jungle flooring? Sure, teach me. Well, I could, or I could give you this paper that I wrote the recipe on. I vote for the paper. As long as you can read my handwriting, you've got this. Thanks, friend. Bye. Shelton making the goods. 53rd mile, right? Sheldon absolutely doing the most. Somehow the friends spawned at the bottom of the island though, so that was fun. I'm building a bridge over there because I thought it looked, not a bridge, like a staircase over here because I thought it looked cute. Like a little staircase off to the side of the cliff, you know. I want to look into that new location that I just built. think, yeah, this girly, yeah, Flora, we already saw. Who else do we need to see? Where did I build that? I forgot where I built the thing. I don't know if we talked to this friend yet. No, we didn't. I just love chatting with everyone. Like first chance I get. Hi, friend. Welcome to my home. Hoof hoo. Let's talk. So, are you out to set a new island beach combing record? I heard you spent yesterday collecting shells. Should I tell you if I see any rare shells on the beach? Hoof hoo. Maybe so. People are spying on me. Telling people what I've been up to. Hello, I was just collecting some shells and selling them. I was just minding my own business, and then for whatever reason my mom moved the recycling and garbage bins from where I moved them just for a heavy wind to throw them down to the ground. The clownery, not that. Oh my god, where did I build that? The campsite. Not me forgetting. Hello. It might have been on the right side of the island. I mean, surely. I could check the map, but I'm lazy. Oh, not the weeds. Oh, here's the campsite. Oh, nobody moved in yet. Are people just gonna move in here? What's going on here? What's the situation here? Your villagers get to use their binoculars for something. That's true. They gotta use them for something. Do you want a mini map? I do have one. I do have a map, right? Yeah, in the corner. But like, is that an actual item that you can use? To like open a bigger map or something? Kablam. Come on, fossil. Oh, you can set it to always be on. Oh, can I? Oh, wig. What do I do? Is that a setting? Do I just go into settings? Oh, I thought today someone would have moved in already. Or, like, visited? I don't know how that works. They moved in, it's me. Oh, God. I start a new save file. I delete the account. Start from scratch. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, the phone. I didn't think about that. Oh, always off. Oh, interesting. Off while moving, always off, always on. Oh, cool. All the friends. We love to see it. The way I've never used the map feature. The way I've never used it. Hello. Oh, I finally got some pears. I'm gonna plant more pear trees. I'm thinking of like making an area that's like specific to like all the trees. You know what I mean? Like maybe I'll have a row of each, or I'll have like a little group of like several trees of a certain kind. And I'll probably like chop down the rest or something. But yeah, how does that work? Like, do I have to talk to someone? Is someone like randomly visiting me and then I have to invite them in? Like, how does that work? Do I talk to Tom Nook? What's going on? Oh, they're still hanging. Look at the friends being friends. I'm so used to going to the museum that I was gonna go there. I put it down yesterday. So I thought it was gonna be like a house where like someone just randomly moved in today. Hi, Tom Nook. Oh, okay, he's talking about it. Our campsite is impressive. I'm already getting inquiries and applications from tourists who want to stay here. It won't be long until we start getting some guests. When we have a guest, a tent will go up at the campsite, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. Even though we weren't able to officially start business at the campsite yet, what we need is for visitors to be completely wowed by the wonders of life on our island. I'd appreciate anything you can do to help improve the island. Yes, do some weeding, plant some flowers, and place some outdoor decorations to enhance the scenery. Okay. You're putting way too much pressure on me, and it's your island. I'm supposed to just be a visitor. I'm a paying customer for this service, and I'm the one doing all the work. Oh, white tulip bag. Oh, give it to me. I'll take that. Shit. I'm the one doing all the work in this place. So unfair. What's in the Nook shop today? I look at it. You can now redeem Nook miles to expand the features of your custom design Pro Editor app. Please select from the following service. Oh, cool. Custom Design Pro Editor Plus. I want that. Yes. Talk to Isabel. Oh, are we backseating now? I'm just playing. Mostly. You want to expose me? I don't talk to her. I can't wait to start creating lots of new designs. No, I don't want to talk to her just because you said so. What's going on in the Nook shop? Oh, I thought for a second they were gonna get rid of the Mario items, and I was like, well, I have all of them, but yeah, anyway. I wish we could ride like the bikes and stuff like that. That would have been so cute. Sporty skirt. KK Samba. I kind of want that. Give it to me now. It's a wee woo? What does that mean? A wee woo. I'm just saving. Running isn't fast enough. We need bikes. I mean, yeah, like not even like that. It's like you can have like these items that are so cute, and then you can't use them. You just have to use them for like decoration. I should probably like withdraw some of it, but I'm not. Some roller skates would be so precious. I ignore Isabel. Just because I don't want to be exposed. Weewoo is a loot alert. Oh, we don't need that here. Vaporeon won't stand such behavior. Well, Vaporeon can mind its business. Like, why is there a treadmill where villagers just turn it on, stare, and turn it? Yeah, honestly, like I gifted Sheldon like a bench press thing, and like you can't use it. You just like lay there like it's a bed. Like, I'm not expecting, I guess, you know, he's like tiny and I don't know if he would be able to use it, but like wouldn't you just expect like be able to like do like interact with it? The little question mark, he's like, why are you here? Why did you just come to my house, lay down on my bench, and then leave? Although he does that all the time. Like, sometimes I'm just, like, hanging out here or, like, fishing or something, and I see him, like, in the background just, like, strolling around. Does it take, like, a couple days for villagers to move or for someone to visit or something after the campsite is up? Speaking of punting, I need to buy a baby Yoda. You just kick around a baby Yoda all day. I kind of love that for you. You know what? You deserve it. I don't know why I'm holding the vaulting pole right now, but it's fine. You want a baby Yoda cam on stream? It's like a dog cam, but it's him. I love that. I love that. That's kind of iconic if you ask me. You have to work on your island, which is what Tom Nook was doing. I guess. But it's not like I haven't been working on my island. I've been taking out the weeds. Oh, my pockets are full. No, drop it. I thought that was just a thing, you know? Like, you put down the campsite and someone just visited. Oh, I need to put some of these in. I need to put some of these away. Lucky you. I was reading a letter I got from my dad back home, and something he wrote gave me a solid DIY idea. I wrote the recipe down as quick as I could in case I forgot it. So get to it. Build, build, build. Your secret DIY pen pal diva. Oh god. An iron garden bench. Okay. What if you saw him wink? I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I haven't set up my like a pipe yet. I don't know where I want to plant these flowers. Like, I got them, but I don't know where to put them. I guess you can always like replant them. You can always just like shovel them out and put them somewhere else. But I'm like not sure. I'm not sure, you know. It would be cute if I like planted like around, you know, like I just did like a border of flowers. That would be really cute. And then I could potentially like open little pathways, I guess, for other places and stuff. I think that could be cute. I do it. Oh, not the pumpkins though. Oh, maybe I can't do that because I might actually like get them stuck here or something. Let me plant the pumpkins in my own house. I took Spin Blend's advice and I planted 10,000 bells and now I get 30,000, or I got 30,000 from the tree. So that's a cute little tidbit. Oh, I can't really plant. Well, I do have a little garden here. Maybe I can plant my my pumpkins here. I can always relocate them. It's fine. Oh, that's literally not what I wanted. It's okay. I forget when you plant stuff, like you have to be standing on it, and that's like not the case with like other stuff. So that's interesting. I wonder if I can replant that. I just moved this. I love that. You just like take a fully planted situation and you just relocate it. I love that. I love that kind of drama. Let me do some planting on this day. I'll relocate stuff at some point. I just want this to be like my little farming area right next to my house. It's so weird watching someone stream this. I feel like I'm in March 2020 again. Girl, people haven't stopped streaming this game. Maybe you just like lost interest in it around that time, but like people never stopped streaming this game. You just don't watch them. That's valid. Why did you fall off of the game? Was it because like you were playing it too much in the beginning and you just kind of like you became a little burnt out from it? Because I know that's what happened to a lot of people. I know a lot of people got burnt out from playing it too much, like in that beginning period, and then they just like haven't touched it since then. Which is funny because like I remember at the time you telling me like, oh Ruby, you would live for this game, and me being like, oh I don't know, I feel like I would get burnt out from it. And now you're like a year later you're like, oh I haven't played it in months. Yeah, I mean I've been playing it every day, which I think you're kind of supposed to. Oh, did I get like all the milestones already? That's funny. Unrestrained. Oh, I love that. Thanks. Thanks for that. Thanks for that very nice for that very nice name. I do have a water. Yeah, a watering can. How does I forget how? Is it not gonna show in the sprouts that I've done it? I guess not. You haven't played since late April or early May? Really? That's actually a very long time. I get it though, like I've actually kind of been neglecting Final Fantasy XIV for this game, which I kind of feel bad for because I am paying for a subscription for it, so I feel like I shouldn't neglect it as much as I do. But like with this game I just log in like for a couple of hours every day and I just kind of like do my thing until I'm like not bored, but until I'm like done with my tasks or whatever. Because like I just give myself a little bit of time to like, you know, collect some stuff, talk to everybody, see what's going on in the shops, if there's like obviously people visiting or something or whatever. I just like hang out, you know, for like a little bit and see what's going on. But I totally get it. Like you can't just like, I don't see myself doing that after a while, right? Like, I don't see myself just, like, fully playing this game for several hours every day in a little bit, right? I think after it's no longer kind of, like, new, I guess, I'll kind of move away. Not move away necessarily, but I'll probably check in, like, every once in a while or something like that. Even though it would probably be a little bit annoying to like have to do all the weeds and stuff, but at the same time I guess it would be something for me to do, you know, like if I check in like once every few days, you just kind of have more to do, which is not necessarily a bad thing. So yeah, I don't know, like I like to do stuff around, and I like to like randomly get ideas for stuff. But I do like how the game kind of paces you. Like after a little bit, there's not much that you can do in that. Like you feel like there's a limit to how much you can get done in that day. So you're like, okay, let me not do too much or whatever. I wish they would add a way to add someone by name and island name so you don't have to visit someone's island just to be able to add someone as a friend. Oh. I mean, yeah, I guess by the logic of the game, it's like you need to have met them or whatever. I can see that. Let me put the projector in my room. Let me see if it will actually project something. Although I don't really have room for it. I take out the switch. Aww. It does the little sound. Oh, cute. It does project. Oh, that's really cute. I mean, it doesn't project an image. It's light, but it's fine. That's kind of cute. That's actually really cute. I love that. Can I like... Oh, not the desk. I just wanted to like turn around the movie thingy. The little projector. Okay, okay. Yup. Okay. Oh, if my shadow shows. No, it doesn't. Like, I kind of block the light a little bit, but it doesn't really cast a shadow. Rude, right? I do wonder, like, what happens if I, like, put it here? Oh, not that. I accidentally took it out. Can I, like, turn it around? Oh, not it projecting light onto... Oh, not store. I wanted to rotate. Whoops. Well. Where is it? I have so many, like, random kitchen stuff because I do want to build, like, a kitchen type thing at some point, or, like, a little coffee. Like a little coffee moment or something. I think that's kind of cute. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I did want to like I did consider like turning it to the camera so it's gonna give like that thing of like, you'll see. See, it's kind of cute. It almost works like as almost like a lamp, but not really. That's kind of creepy. Hello. Hi. Oh, hello. You know, it's a little moment. It's a cute little moment. Although you don't really get to see like the projector from the side, which is, in my humble opinion, it looks better like from the side. Not that. Not on the ground. On the ground. I do like it like that. Teehee. I mean, my house is pretty simple. My island in general is very simple. Watching you stream this makes me want to start a new island. Do it. I enable. Oh yeah, what is this? First anniversary cake. Aww. I don't want to put it on the ground. Hold on, do I have a table? Let me place it on the table. Oh, not that. Wooden mini table. And then I place the cake. First anniversary cake. Aw, cute. Oh, it's like backwards. Okay, hold on. Cute. A cutie. I love it. I turn it around. Look at it. I love this cake. Aww. I love it. Cute. I love that. Let me put the cake in a corner. Can I move you? Hello? Let me just put it in a corner real quick so it's not in my way. I love that. Aww. A little anniversary moment. Let me just put this in storage. I do want to place this fire flower. I was thinking of making like a little Mario themed area, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just have like random Mario themed items just like laying around the island and stuff like that. Rather than like building a like full-on area kind of thing, you know. Love, yes. Let me plant these like flowers that I also have. Teehee. The bugs are like very, very tiny. Sometimes it's like I mean, it makes sense. That's bugs. Bugs are that like bugs are tiny. I understand. I'm not trying to fight anyone on the biology of birds, of bugs. But you know, it is a fact. They are tiny and very hard to see sometimes. Oh, I don't think I have. Oh, I do have 10,000. Can I not plant? Oh, berry and hole. Okay. Ta-da! Thank you to Spin for teaching me that, honestly. Like, because I always just, like, got whatever it is that I got and I put it immediately there. And Spin was like, oh, you can actually switch to, like, 10,000 and plant that, and then you get 30,000. Which I did not know about. Which, you know, you get a lot more money, obviously. But I'm just like super cash about like Animal Crossing. Like as like I was gonna say as you should, but like I don't want to tell anyone else how to play the game. But yeah, like why would you want to like oh yeah, they added new slots and everything, right? I still wanna I wanna like get custom stuff from people. I wanna like hang albums on my wall. I wanna do like all of that. I'm gonna have to like find it. But I don't even know how I would like do that yet, but jungle flooring, that's kinda cute. I just play very casually. I don't mess up. I don't mess around with the time. I just play in whatever time it is for me, and I kind of keep it at that. I think I'm gonna buy the rest of the flowers that I didn't get yet. Yeah, which is why like I don't really stream this game. Like sometimes I stream to give you all like little updates here and there. I mean, to get started, it can easily become a thing where, like, I noticed that was, like, one of the more backseaty games that I've done for some reason. Like, all the times that I streamed it, I noticed there was always, like, I remember there was someone who came in, and they just, like, the first thing that they did in chat was, ask for my, friend code. Like the first thing that they did was !FC. Like their first time on my stream. I had never seen them. They followed after doing the friend code. So just like stuff like that, where it's like people either get like very involved in like how they want you to play it, or like giving you unsolicited advice. Like I noticed that, I mean, it's not like overwhelmingly, it's not a thing that happens overwhelmingly, but it's a game that I have to remind people every once in a while, like, hey, I still have, the rules haven't changed. Like, I know this game is like new and I ask a lot of questions, but you know, the rules haven't changed. But it's not really that. It's just also like, my thing is I don't think if I were to stream this regularly, I wouldn't know how to make it engaging or like fun. I just see this game as like something casual that I want to show every once in a while, like, hey, here's what I've been up to, and that's kind of it. You know what I mean? Not even in like, let me give you an island update or anything. It's just more like, hey, here's something, this is happening. Yeah, it's why it's been off your stream. Have you also noticed that, Pants? Like how people can sometimes be a little not questionable, but sometimes people have questionable behaviors. When I've noticed, like, people have kind of talked about it like privately and stuff like that, about the friend code thing, about the visiting islands thing. Like, I've noticed like often people say stuff like, yeah, like I have to like tell people that I'm not, you know, I'm not doing island visits or something, because they just, oh, there's a balloon, because that's all they want to do. Like, they immediately show up and they're like, oh, can I visit your island, or can you visit my island? It's like, that's not what we're doing. Like, we're busy doing, like, we're building, or we're doing like literally anything else. Thankfully that hasn't really happened. Like, the closest thing, like I said, was like someone like literally coming in, that was like their first and last time of them being on the stream. Like, they just showed up. The first thing they did was, oh shit, my pockets are full. The first and only thing that they did basically was like do that, and then they followed, and then like, what, I don't really remember too much, but I just remember they were like vaguely also like adding in with like the advice and like all of that, which is interesting. I do like that you get little incentives to do stuff. I do think that's really cute. Not incentives to do stuff necessarily, but like, you know, either like recommendations for things for you to do, or things of that nature. I think I'm gonna keep surrounding, I think I'm gonna make this like area with like flowers. I'm not gonna put all of them on in that little area around my house. Like, I want to have flowers everywhere. You know me, I'm too nice, but the one game I found out I really cannot be. Yeah, people are wild when they see Animal Crossing. They're very demanding. Oh, really? Haven't really seen much of that. Like, people being demanding. My main thing is like sometimes people being a little heavy-handed with like the advice stuff, because I am new and I do ask questions a lot, which I ask questions in every game, but you know, that's just kind of a thing. But also because I just want to play it at my own pace, you know? I just don't want to like feel like I have, because whether or not you admit it, like whenever you stream, you sometimes either play in a way that it's more like catered to be entertaining for streaming, or you try to save the good stuff or whatever. And I just know that there's gonna be times where I'm playing this game and I just want to like experience it for what it is. Like, yeah, I've saved some stuff for stream because I Like the first time I did a villager hunt, I wanted to show y'all how that went. And I wanted to show y'all, can I plant it over here? Oh, I can't, okay. I was wondering if I could in this little like tiny bit of space. Just like random shit. Like I just want to like hang out and do stuff and not think about whether or not it's entertaining. Like obviously right now we're just kind of like chatting and we're just hanging, and so I don't really feel that kind of. How the fuck? I was here. Hello? Oh, I guess I can't have flowers here. It's just like planting them over there for some reason, like in the closest space or whatever. That's interesting. I mean, I don't really do too much of that. Like when I play Final Fantasy VII Remake, like I'm still doing side quests. I'm still doing all of that stuff. But I do know that sometimes like you don't really spend too much time on a part of the game, or you don't want to be too repetitive because you're like, oh, that's gonna be annoying, or you know. I know sometimes for me, I look up at a guide, for example, when I'm stuck in a game. Sometimes because I'm frustrated and I just want to get it over with, but sometimes because I'm thinking like, oh my god, I'm stuck here, and I get frustrated about being stuck, and then I get frustrated about how that could potentially be boring for people watching. So like it's a whole combo of like feelings and emotions that I feel like when I get stuck in a game or when I'm annoyed or something. It like becomes a thing where I'm also concerned about being annoyed, but I'm also, and then I become concerned that I'm annoyed, and that's gonna and people are gonna think, you know, whatever, or people are not gonna find that to be fun, or people are gonna dislike the stream because I'm in a bad mood. And then I think like, oh, this is also like super repetitive, so people are gonna hate it, you know? Like there's just so many thoughts that go through your head when you're streaming. Hi Blathers. Hello. Good evening, friend. I love Blathers. I have some fossils for you, friend. I love him. I have a couple. Assess them. Do the thing. Oh, rare fossils. Hey. I know I'm great. I know, I'm just, you know, great. I wish he would have given me an option to like donate them. You know, like just give me a little text box and ask me if I want to donate or not. But it's fine. I'll go through another text box for that. That's totally fine. That's totally cool, I guess. By the way, I'm surprisingly good at the painting stuff. Like, I've bought 3 paintings from Red, and all 3 of them were like not like were real, and I was actually shaking and quaking. I was like, I haven't gotten any wrong yet, like, because I don't look them up or anything, which is totally fine. Like I should probably, but I haven't. I want to visit the museum. It's been a minute. But yeah, out of the 3 that I got so far, they've all been like real, which is kind of iconic if you ask me. I love the museum here. It's so cool. I haven't been to a museum in so long. I want to like now I want to go to a museum. Like I used to not really go. Like I didn't dislike them in school and everything, but like it's funny that now that I don't have, I mean, I guess I could. Museums are probably still safe for people to visit. You can probably do visits and schedule them in advance and stuff, but do I want to? No. Not until I have the vaccine, at least. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna risk my life. The music is so calming. It's so nice. I don't visit the museum too often. I do like to give it a bit of time, like a couple weeks or something. Well, I guess I don't have the game for that long, so I can't say a couple weeks, but maybe like once a week I like to like visit it and check it out and see what I get, because I don't always have like updates. This is so cool to me. This little area. I don't always have like a lot of updates in like a week or in a few days or whatever. Like there's sometimes several days go by and I don't have an update. Or like new species or anything of the sort. Which is probably my bad. Like, because I rarely play during the day. So there's probably certain bugs and certain fishes that only pop up during certain times that I just happen to never be streaming at. Not streaming, excuse me. Be playing the game for. You like visiting people's islands, but if that's not what they're doing, I will respect that. Yeah, of course. And I think that I wouldn't say most people, but I would say some people respect that, but it's sometimes how they go about it, of like showing up and the first thing that they do is like, oh, are you doing island visits? And it's like, no. You know what I mean? This was the first one I ever got. Iconic. And then I haven't seen the new stuff. I haven't bought any like sculptures yet or anything. I've only gotten paintings. Cause I don't know. I just feel like in my heart I'm like, maybe it's gonna be easier to identify when they're fake. Oh, this one is pretty. I love this one. I think this might have been the last one I got. March 16th. That sounds right. I think I got this one this week. I mean, it was this week for sure, but I think I haven't been visited yet since then. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Look at it. Can I not? Oh. March 12th. Okay, yeah. This was the second one, and then the other one was the third. Like, pretty iconic that I actually got 3 right back to back. You did that painting when you were younger? Oh my god, that's amazing. I've never been good at painting or like drawing or anything of the sort. So I'm always like so jealous when people are like so good at it. But I've never been good at art. The blue one, yeah, like the first one. That's iconic. I think I've gone down there, haven't I? Or maybe I haven't. This museum is so big. I remember the first time it was built, I was like, oh, let me check it out. And it's literally like so big. Oh my god, it's so big. I just had to. You know me. You know me. I had to. I do think that this part is really cool. Like if you stand in certain places, it gives you like oh my god. Thanks. It gives you a little like the camera is like does a really cool pan situation. Like if you go here. It's the details for me, you know? It's the details. I love it. I love it. I love looking at those like structures too of like, I know it sounds so silly, but I love looking at like the little staircases. It reminds me of like a stage thing. I just like, I'm like, oh my god, I'm on tour and I'm like singing here. And then I imagine like, you know, me going down the steps and doing different parts of songs and stuff. And then coming to the front being like, yes. Listen, it's fine. Is this supposed to be like showing different species that are the villagers are like inspired by and stuff like that? Is that why there's like little like silhouettes of different villagers? That's kind of cool. Or I guess like some of them maybe, but like some of them you can see like the little pathways that will lead you like somewhere else to show you what they're inspired by. That's pretty cool. Pretty legendary if you ask me. Confidence boost when she said she liked it. That's awesome. I love that. What kind of villages are around? Yeah. Ta-da. I just love how tiny I am looking in comparison to like everything. It's so iconic. Look at me touring my own museum and showing y'all. It's not like I have anything better to do with my time. You know? Like, I already did what I'm here for. I already streamed the reactions to the things. I don't need to do anything else. I do love the little butterfly in the bug area. I do think it's actually really cute too. Oh, not the not the thing with the bees, not the nest, the wasp nest. This area almost feels like an island of its own almost. It's so cute. It's really, really cute. Oh, not the spider hanging from there. I hate it. I still have a lot of stuff to catch though. Like I'm still like nowhere near where I need to be. It's the little things. Yeah, it's the little things. It's always in the details for me, you know? Like a game can be fun, a game can be cute and whatever, but like there's just certain details that make games work for me. And like I notice a lot of times in Nintendo games there's a lot of little details here and there that are like really cool and very thought out and stuff like that, which is really nice to see when it does happen. It's a random little place. Have a great stream, Ruby. I gotta go. Thank you so much for coming, Gokai. I really appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm not gonna be streaming for super, super long anyway. Gokai has been around for a bit. I think he was lurking a bit there, but he was around. He came in with the raid. Or they came in, I'm sorry. Yeah, Gokai has been lurking and hanging out. I think I saw them when Mikey raided, Mikey Mugo. But they may have been around before that, which is completely fine. You must have come after the raid. Yeah, probably. We got a double raid. We got a couple raids back to back. At some point after, I think it was before the reactions, right? Yeah, I think it was right before. Yeah, and then Shane came in later. I think that was probably it. It was nice hearing Ruby while I got ready. Aww. I'm very honored that you would have me on while getting ready. I really do appreciate that. Have a wonderful day, Gokai. I'm either very thirsty or at some point taking a sip of my water has become like a nervous tick. Like just something that I do every once in a while for like no reason. Which, it's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. I've never done the turnip thing yet. Like, I know they said something like on Sundays or something, but I don't know anything about the turnips. I don't fully understand them. I don't fully understand the turnips. Like, I know you can like always ask for the 600. Girly. Not that. I usually just like sell stuff. Like a lot of stuff. That's usually how I spend. Oh, I don't want to sell all the pears actually. I'm probably gonna bury a few. Not the turnips. I know. I usually don't do anything with them. Oh, there's probably, I forget, there's like a hot item every day. I've only done it like one time. A music stand. How do I even make a music stand? I know I have a recipe for it. Music stand. I'm probably not gonna make it. I remember the last time they did a thing where it was like a bench or something, and I built like a few of them, and it didn't even give me like a great amount. I was like, oh, that was kind of useless. Not useless, but I was like, oh, that was not really worth it. That was not really worth my effort. Where the hell? I could have sworn I had a music stand. Oh, there it is. Oh, just hardwood. Probably not gonna do it. Probably not gonna do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm too lazy. Flower power. Thorny. Not thorny. I hate it. Not thorny. That does not sound good. Spin, welcome back. Not the little ghost after physical therapy. Oh no. Were they too rough on you today, Spin? I hope not. I shouldn't run here. I'm thinking, I was like thinking of creating a little area for trees, but I'm still not sure how I'm gonna do it. I need someone to steal my ankles. Not that. Not someone to steal your ankles. Just take them away, boys. I'm screaming. Well, that was a fail. Aw, dynamic reactions with the party of 6. Hello, everyone. Aw, look at Flora just looking at the flowers. Aw. Welcome on in, dynamic reactions and company. Welcome on in. My name is Ruby. I am very queer, very chaotic, very clownish, and it's clownin' time, so enjoy. Here's what you can expect from the channel. Also, if you're 18 and plus, go away. This is not the channel for you. I cuss a lot and I do make a lot of lewd jokes, and we do talk about adult topics very often, so that was your warning. Enjoy. It's clownin' time. Oh, hi. Oh! That pornographic sound I made, what the hell? The train is coming and so am I. Bad bitches make some noise. Professional gamer. Oh shit, let's watch the pussy before we go. There's a door here though. Woo! Fuck, not again. Welcome on in, Raiders. Really happy to see you. Dynamic Reaction, obviously a member of Radically Kind Gamers. Very happy to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. What were you up to? What was your favorite part of today's stream? I did it. I love that video. Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm gonna like add to it. Maybe not like every month. I don't want to like make that commitment and tell you I'm gonna do it every month, but I'm gonna try to do it every month. I don't think I'm gonna replace certain clips. I think I'm just gonna add on to it, you know? Although a part of me is kind of scared that that could be DMCA material. So a part of me is like, I should probably make a different one, but I love the clown in time thing. I love it. It's one of my favorite things that I've ever done. But oh, but yeah, what were you up to today on the stream? Welcome on in. Always Alias. That's a good name. Ooh, that's a juicy girl. Oh, she ran away. Well, I see Dex logging into Animal Crossing. Ooh, not this. I just picked up on the clown in time thing, and I've been here for how long? That's completely fine. That's completely fine. Oh. Yeah, it's like instead of saying it's morphin time, I say it's clown in time. I did it like one time randomly. And I did the pose and everything. Not the pose, but I did like flailing. Like to almost not mock it, but you know, to kind of I guess kind of mock it. Kind of, you know, parody it a little bit. And I just added the theme music and went with it. And that's where we're at, you know? Oh, I forgot about these coconuts. These coconuts. We love the coconuts. I'll probably not log off. I'll probably keep playing this off stream, but I do have to go. So I'm just gonna like take myself to a nice little area and chill. I'll probably beat up some rocks or something while I'm not streaming to see if I can get any more. Like, I never get gold. I noticed that. Like, I rarely get gold. But I'm gonna like lay down. This is usually where I end every time I play this game. I usually like just lay down here with the music. And this is how I log off of the game. I just lay my little character down here with the disco, with KK Disco playing in the background, and it's a lovely, a good old time.